And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Z-Catcher, who asked the question, who would win a fight? Ridley from Smash Brothers / from Metroid versus Wolf O'Donnell, also from Smash / Star Fox. Now, here's the thing. If I were to talk about these guys from Smash, it wouldn't really matter, because any character can be any other character any day of the week in Smash. That doesn't count. So you got to look at these guys from their respective franchises. In Star Fox's case, Wolf O'Donnell is essentially the rival to Fox McCloud, and by that mission, he has all the general abilities of Fox McCloud. But because he's the rival, he's probably either not as good or is off and on better than Fox. Like some days he's going to get the edge over Fox. Some days Fox is going to get the edge over him. So that makes him an expert pilot, expert hand-to-hand combatant, probably carries at least a few... Whoa, sorry, 1 second. Carry at least 1 or 2 firearms. He's almost certainly a dangerous individual to go against. Ridley, on the other hand, is a space pirate from the Metroid series. Now, in terms of how he displays very few personality traits in the game. He appeared in chapter 1 of the manga, where he has basically a foul-tempered, brutal disposition, and a love of death and destruction. He also has bloodthirsty tendencies as well. His powers and abilities include, but aren't necessarily limited to, fierce opponent battle while fighting hand-to-hand, where he primarily relies on using his lethal claws, talons, and tail. Capable of breathing a plasma in battle, either in the form of large fireballs or a large stream. His tail also is razor sharp, and could be used to impale other beings, significantly wounding them, which he demonstrated on Grey Voice. His wings enable him to fly at fast speeds that outrun opponents. He also possesses physical strength sufficient enough to grab Samus with one hand and drag her along the wall, as evident with Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Metroid Other M. He's shown to be very adept at survival, able to heal himself by consuming others and incorporating their cells into his body, which is quite a handy little trick to have. In Metroid Other M, Ridley's clone displays the ability to change the pigment of his skin and harden it. So essentially, kind of a chameleon-esque camouflage, and then use harden Ridley. Defensive, making him immune to his Samus's beam attacks. While also in the hard state, his attacks also gain greater speed and strength. He has the ability to become invisible or camouflage when encountered in Super Metroid. Also likely able to result in the ability to change his pigment of his skin. He also has some control over lava and darkness, as during his fight against Samus in Norfair Super Metroid, the room he was in was initially dark until he revealed himself, in which case the room also proceeded to light up shortly thereafter and proceeded to summon lava below while roaring, the latter of which only dissipated after he was killed by Samus. That doesn't necessarily mean a lava or darkness bender per se, but that does mean he has some level of control over it. He is infamous for his uncanny ability to cheat death on many occasions, including a survival from the ship's destruction K2L by consuming the bodies of dead humans, according to the manga. His reconstruction as Meta Ridley, following his first defeat on Zebes. Surviving his fall into the impact crater by unknown means. Surviving another long fall into the shaft Generator C. Coming fused with Phasm and transforming into Omega Ripley. Returning via unknown means with no traces of Phasma in his body and fewer cybernetic implants to battle Samus as Proteus Ridley. Shedding the rest of his cybernetics after his crushing defeat on SR-388 and appearing whole once more when he confronted Samus in Ceres Space Colony. He battled against Samus during her final visit to Zebes, which would be the definitive end of the original Ripley. However, true to his title as the God Death, he quite literally returns from the dead through astonishing circumstances. Unbeknownst to Samus, his blood splattered and preserved on her power suit during the last battle in Lower Nofair on Zebes, allowing Galactic Federation personnel to unknowingly collect his DNA and create his clone on the battleship. Following the death of his clone of the battleship, his deceased body is moved to the Biologic Space Laboratories Research Station for preservation, where his DNA is copied and used by a shape-shifting organism to morph into a mimicry of Ridley. So, yeah, this guy's pretty freaking hard to kill. He survived explosions. He survived basically like near evisceration. He survived energy attacks. He survived a lot of things. And he can basically consume other people's biomass, kind of Alex Mercer style, and basically regenerate himself. Breathing plasma, turning invisible, hardening his skin, flight, the razor tail. These two meet in combat. Let's be clear. We can compare Wolf O'Down to Fox McCloud to some degree. Fox McCloud's beaten a lot of giant monsters and stuff like that. But as this guy is a very intelligent, more humanoid-sized individual, granted, if we have a size, roughly speaking, of him, he's probably well over like the 6-foot range. Let's see here. Ridley, Metroid. I ended up getting rid of the page real quick. Hold on. Ridley. There we go. Ridley, Metroid. Do we got a size on him at all? He's probably... No. They don't actually give you a legitimate size, like height and stuff like that. But it's clear he's easily in like the 6 to 7 foot range minimum. Whereas Fox O'Donnell is still, or Wolf O'Donnell is still, like maybe 3 foot tall, give or take. Actually, let's see. Do we got a height on Wolf? We do! 1.83 SM, small meters? Let me see what that actually translates to. The LIAT database. That's just, I guess, how they measured him. But still, that 2 meters is not even 3 feet, or is not even 6 feet, and he's not even 2 meters. But that still puts him probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 foot high. So Ridley already towers over him, and he's got access to several types of just natural weaponry, including blades, like bladed claws, bladed tail. Sorry, there's a bug that's flying around, maybe going to get inside the house, but maybe not. Okay, no, he's going outside. Breathing plasma, again, invisibility, the whole 9 yards here. He's just got so many adaptable abilities that I think Wolf O'Donnell would have a very difficult time dealing with this guy. These two meet in a fight. I mean, Wolf O'Donnell might have an edge in hand-to-hand combat, but Ridley has constantly been a thorn in Samus's side, who, taking Smash out of the equation, game to game, Samus would beat the crap out of Wolf. Samus is like a hero of the universe for a reason. Battle armor, all that. She would beat the ever-loving crap out of him. And he can go toe-to-toe with Samus on multiple occasions. So, already Wolf's at a disadvantage. Now, maybe if you could say he could get access to a ship, maybe just like ram his ship straight into Ridley, that is an argument that I'm willing to have, or a discussion I'm willing to at least theorize on. But if you're going to tell me that he doesn't have a ship, then Wolf might be able to try to put a fight up. But all Ridley has to do is just grab him, hold him for a few moments, and breathe hot plasma in his face and incinerate his face. That's ultimately all he has to do, and then he wins. So if you're going to ask me who wins the fight between Ridley and Wolf O'Donnell, then it's going to be Ridley. I think Ridley is definitely the winner in this fight. But who do you think? Again, that's assuming you don't give Wolf access to his ship in some way where he could just crash his ship and maybe just crush Ridley into a pulp. But ultimately, that's still my opinion. What do you think? Put in the comments below. Let me know. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.